After I got my 16 gauge shotgun, I decided factory ammunition was too expensive, and so I bought a Reloadable 2 and started reloading shells. I reloaded birdshot and buckshot, and then I thought about reloading slugs. So I looked for a 16 gauge mold. I couldn't find any. Lyman makes both a 12 and a 20 gauge sabot slug mold, but no 16. And the factory loads for 16 gauge slugs are more than $1 per cartridge. That's too expensive. So I thought about wax slugs. I could cut the crimp off this shell and make a wax slug out of it, but then I would only get to use the shell once. Then I thought I would load the case with primer, powder, and a wad and pour in wax and shot to make a wax slug. I melt paraffin on the stove and put in the shot, and then when the paraffin is all melted, I start dipping out the shot and paraffin and try to get it down the shot shell rather than spilling. Once the paraffin is melted, I don't need the heat on it anymore. And I'm going to fill up the shell up to the top of the wad. It looks like I'm a little high on that one. Yeah, it's better just to get the right amount in there. Sometimes you put in too much paraffin. The idea, of course, is that I should be able to reuse these cases several times rather than just using them once if I was cutting the crimp out of loaded ammunition. This tray is a tray for holding 10 gauge shotgun shells crimp down and head up, and they work for holding 16 gauge shells with the head of the shell down. That way I'm less likely to tip these over and spill. When the wax has cooled down to room temperature, then I can start putting the crimp on the shells.